concession stand, there is a tent with programs on sale for $3, featuring the lineups for all teams participating in this tournament, as well as state championship apparel. Short sleeve t-shirts for 15, long sleeve for 19, and hoodies for 25.
You are getting me and mommy mixed up. I'm with the camera that's zoomed out. I'm on camera 3. There. It was actually very good. That's me. Okay. I'm camera 3. And I'm the one on the ball.
Welcome and thank you for joining us for the Kansas State High School Boys Soccer Class 6A Consolation match today. It's a matchup between Blue Valley Northwest and Shawnee Mission East High Schools. Blue Valley Northwest entered the state tournament with the #1 overall ranking with a record of 17-1-1, but came up short yesterday against Wichita Northwest. Also, Shawnee Mission East played a competitive game last night where they pretty much dominated the ball all match, but came up short in a 1-0 defeat to Topeka Washburn Rural. You can catch that championship game shortly after this consolation match. And now we see a free kick by Blue Valley Northwest. Excuse me, by Shawnee Mission East. That is number 37, John Shook. Last night, Blue Valley Northwest really looked to push the pace. Showed good defense coming down the stretch of that match. Just wasn't able to get the ball into the net as time expired. Had a couple of shots on goal late, but really couldn't get past a hot goaltender in Hayden Johnson. The goalkeeper last night, Hayden Johnson, was phenomenal for Wichita Northwest. And let's see if Blue Valley Northwest can take advantage of their opportunities today.
Jordan Backer to take the corner for the Huskies.
Blue Valley Northwest takes the corner kick. Perfect cross across the net. Couple of headers. Not able to close in, but the ball still remains in front of the net. See if we get a good shot on goal. Good defense being shown by Shawnee Mission East to clear that ball from in front of the net and get it out of the box. This is something we didn't see too often yesterday from Blue Valley Northwest. The Huskies weren't able to cross the ball in front of the net enough to capitalize on their opportunities. As we see the ball kicked out of play. Possession will remain with the Huskies. Last night, goalkeeper Garrett Reibel was on for Shawnee Mission East. He allowed 1 goal all night, but that goal came back to really bite them in the end. His team offensively pressured Topeka Washburn Rural all night, just unable to capitalize on a couple of nice kicks on goal. As we see a kick by keeper Garrett Reibel. Better weather conditions today. Last night, very windy, very cold. Let's see if these teams start off faster than they did last night without the elements being involved. You see good ball movement around the pitch by the Huskies. It's the key to the Huskies' game plan early in this game is to keep the ball on the side of the Lancers. Lancers last night dominated possession, even though they ended up on the short end of the scoreboard. Really had to face no pressure all match yesterday. So the Huskies really want to be the aggressive team starting off today. As we see a throw-in by the Huskies. Taking the throw-in will be number 12, Paul Fletcher, a senior forward for this squad. Both squads veteran laden today. Many seniors start for both teams. 12 in total for this Husky squad. And the Shawnee Mission East Lancers have 5 players who are not seniors. The rest of their squad are in the 12th grade. So veteran squads really show why they're here in the state tournament. As you see the ball movement continue for the Huskies. So far, we haven't seen an offensive push by the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. As we see the Huskies get the ball back into the box in front of the goal, and a nice stop by keeper Garrett Reibel of the Lancers.
I got it. No, I got it. I got it. What's up, Skylar Raleigh, though?
The ball is advanced up the field by the Lancers, and we'll have a throw-in for the Huskies. So during the opening minutes of this match, we see the ball dominated by the Huskies and on this end of the pitch. What really hurt them yesterday is the long passes from midfield down to the forward, and now we see a nice turnover. Pushing the ball up is number 6, James Real, trying to cross the ball in front of the goal. An opportunity to get several more shots on goal, and he scores!
Blue Valley Northwest.
Goal, Blue Valley Northwest.
Yeah, no, I just got it on 3. I got it on 4, too. Chloe, that was the first goal we've ever gotten in this year. High 5.
Husky goal by 23, Blake Levine.
Blake Levine showing amazing control and dribbling in front of the net. Slowed down the pace, waited, got the shot that he wanted, and just beat keeper Garrett Reibel for that goal. Good things happen when you keep the ball inside of the box and in front of the net. A great cross on that fast break opportunity by Blue Valley Northwest. Blue Valley Northwest, the Huskies came out really being aggressive on the pitch today, and it shows with an early goal. Yesterday, both goals
Number 2, Luke Rice.
were scored in the first 10 minutes of their match. We see the same pattern showing up again, and those were the only scores of the game, so the team to score first definitely has an advantage as we see the ball crossed in front of the net of the Huskies. First possible action for keeper Ryan Bird, and still not able to get a shot on goal. As we see nice passing in the backfield. Now Clint Dunn crosses the ball in front of the net, and we'll see the first shot on goal. And we will not. Ball controlled by goalkeeper Ryan Bird, senior. As Bird comes through with a nice kick. And another opportunity. Have to be aware of the offsides. It was a 4-on-2 break, but the Huskies cannot capitalize. We may see Shawnee Mission East keep more defenders back, as they are really getting beat defensively on the quick passes. As you see it again. Offsides, barely. Almost a breakaway, just left a little too early. Huskies really taking advantage of the back end of this Lancers defense. Once again, score Blue Valley Northwest Huskies 1, Shawnee Mission East Lancers 0. Still early in this first half. Lancers must push the ball up the pitch. As you see a nice kick, trying to get the ball into the box. And even better defense right now by the Huskies. As you see them push the ball once again. Pressure temporarily stopped, but the Huskies going for the takedown. Lancers with their first opportunity on the breakaway. And we see them push the ball. Great move, but stopped by defenseman number 16 of the Huskies, Kyle Furr. The first big stop for the Huskies today. Yesterday allowing that one goal early, but after that, Huskies defense really showed up with a combination of goalkeeping and great defense in front of the net. As we see another opportunity by this Huskies offense. Great pass to midfield, across in front of the net, and the Huskies must reset. But we see them playing on this side of the pitch so far to start this game. Only good things happen when you advance the ball in front of the goal. Ball kicked out of play by the Lancers. We'll have another throw in for the Huskies. Huskies remaining on the aggressive side of this game. Neither team showing any effects from last night's game. Both crushing defeats with plenty of opportunities to tie the game late. This Blue Valley Northwest squad had the game tied at one point, but got called for the offsides after that goal. So the goal was taken off of the board. And they've come out like they have something to prove today. It's easy to see why they were the #1 seed coming into this tournament, as they're controlling the pace of this game. As we see a cross in front of the net. Defenders for this Shawnee Mission East club stuck in the box so far tonight. Blue Valley Northwest having their way on the perimeter of the pitch. As we see a throw-in by number 10, Clint Dunn. Correction, they'll take the free kick. Number 2, Luke Rice, senior midfielder.
Entering the game for the Lancers, 3, Thomas McGillicuddy, 8, Christopher Watkins, 13, Mitchell Caskey.
We'll see number 3, Thomas McGillicuddy, number 8, Christopher Watkins check into the game for this Lancer squad. Both midfielders, both fresh bodies, trying to put some pressure on this Shawnee Mission, or excuse me, on this Blue Valley Northwest defense. As you see a nice takedown by the Huskies. Throw in from the Lancers. Lancers finally playing on this side of the pitch. They have to become more aggressive. As we see now 5 forwards advancing offensively for them, which leads to only 2 men back and a breakaway opportunity for the Huskies. Huskies scored the first goal in that manner, so it's interesting to see how they'll push the pace the rest of this game. We'll see if they remain as aggressive or kind of take their foot off of the pedal and hope that the defense could bring them home. A lot of time left in this match. A little bit too much time to be content with a 1-0 lead. As you see nice ball movement and nice dribbling by this Lancer squad. We're looking for the cross. Couldn't quite get the cross in front of the net.
Entering the game for the Lancers, 23, Carter Olander.
And we'll have a kick by goalkeeper Ryan Bird.
16, Kyle Fair, 17, Taylor Whitby.
And now we see substitutions for the Huskies, including number 17, Taylor Whipke, junior defensive player for them. So we saw the Lancers go with offensive replacements just a few minutes ago, and then now we see the Huskies counter with some new bodies on defense. Once again, we see nice dribbling by this Lancer squad. The Lancers have to turn this dribbling and passing that we see in the midfield into points sooner or later. They must score a goal with this. They seem very content with playing on the perimeter and looking and picking their one shot. Whereas the Huskies are really trying to increase the volume of shots on goal, as we see them control the ball and get a nice cross to the middle of the pitch. And Huskies are once again back on the offensive. We have a throw-in by the Lancers. Huskies really in position just to keep the ball on this end of the pitch, as we'll have a throw-in for the Huskies. Beautiful throw into the corner. We get the cross right here. Once again, playing inside of the box. Dangerous, dangerous way for the Lancers to live today. And we'll see the corner kick by the Huskies. Corner kick taken by number 6, James Rail. Senior midfielder for this Husky squad. He had a couple of nice placements last night. Just couldn't quite get a head on it in front of the goal. And we'll see his cross right now. Got the head on it. Just misses going into the side of the goal. Good defense by the Lancers. As we'll see a kick after the ball goes out of play. But definitely early in this match, we see the Huskies dominating the shots on goal. Hand possession of the ball. Dangerous way for this Lancer squad to live.
I've been having really good shots, alright, but he's slack.
And just that quick possession back to the Huskies. Huskies moving the ball around midfield, retreating, looking to get that push. As we see a nice breakaway opportunity on the fancy passing by the Lancers. And the Blue Valley Northwest defense comes up huge again as the ball is advanced back up the pitch. Keeping the ball around midfield. We see the first foul and we get the free kick by the Huskies. Couldn't corral that free kick pass. Number 6, James Real, couldn't get to it on the edge of the pitch. And we'll have a throw in by the Shawnee Mission East Lancers.
22, Kalen Bird. 25, Jacob Lenan.
And on the throw in will be number 8, Christopher Watkins, senior midfielder for this Lancer squad. Lancer supporters were out in full last night for their matchup. Definite home field advantage for them last night. And we can still see their fans trickling in today as we have number 8, Christopher Watkins, on the throw-in. They must find a way to clear this ball out of the box before it's turned over, and too late. Nice way to get it back from the Huskies. Not the place where you'd like to turn the ball over. Right in front of the box, close to your net. Beautiful header. Both teams battling for possession of the ball, going back and forth. As you see a nice cross in front of the net, and the forward overruns the ball. But the turnover in front of the net, another cross. Too high on the shot. 2 opportunities right there for this Lancer squad, putting pressure on the Huskies defense. As we have the cross right here by number 8, Christopher Watkins. Just cannot find the exact position and place to put that ball. Goes over the net. Only the second time this Huskies defense has been tested today, as we have another foul. And the kick for number 16, Kyle Furr of the Huskies. Ball out of play, too strong on the free kick. And we'll have goaltender for the Lancers, Garrett Rabel, on the kick. Rabel will look to position this around midfield, give his team the opportunity to start a fast break. Both teams looking for that one precision kick. As we see a throw-in for the Lancers. Throw-in being taken by number 25 on this Lancer squad, Jacob Lannon. Good position, good header. And another throw-in for this Lancer squad. Slowly but surely moving the ball up the pitch. They have to find a way to cross it in front of the net. Good position on that header. Ball finally in the middle of the pitch, working its way towards the box. Now content with getting it towards the midfield. We'll see if we have another header. Working the ball into the box. See if we'll see the third shot on goal from this Lancer squad. Precise passing in such a congested area. But now that leads to a turnover and a fast opportunity for this Husky squad. Just not enough people back offensively for them to capitalize. As goalkeeper Garrett Rabel easily corrals that ball and throws it back out. Lancers on the attack once again. Crossing midfield. Nice passing. They seem to really fallen into their offensive zone. You can see them running some of their sets. Really calm down in this game as they're getting the ball cross to the midfield. And we have a foul on the Huskies. Just outside of the box. But we'll have a nice free kick. Shot easily stopped by goaltender Ryan Bird. Ryan Bird anticipated that shot the entire way. No one back there for the rebound. No chance of a rebound. Kyle Young, number 2 for this Husky squad, senior defender, was everywhere yesterday. So far, a quiet game. He was attacking at every opportunity, offensively and defensively, as we see the Huskies with the ball, and they'll be awarded a corner kick. Very quiet in this game, but yesterday he scored what was thought to be the game-tying goal before called offsides. So we should really see Kyle Young insert himself back into this game. Decent cross. Ball still being played in the box. Easily cleared by this Lancers defense. And now Lancers with the opportunity. Let's see the cross by number 11. Just could not cross it. On the wrong end of the pitch for that type of pass. Crowd cheering for this Lancer squad, wanting to see them attack offensively. But so far, this Huskies defense starting this game as they ended last night's stingy defense, not allowing many shots on goal. That is the easiest way to help out a goaltender, is not let the ball get to him. As we see a beautiful tackle by the Huskies forward. Lancers defender kicks the ball out of play, and we'll have a throw in by number 20, Tate Lancaster.
14, Tyler Rathburn.
Wholesale changes to this Lancer squad, including number 14, Tyler Rathburn, back into the match, senior forward. Nice work on the perimeter here.
I'm on the ball right now, dummy.
And we'll have a kick by the goaltender, Garrett Rabel of the Lancers. So far, we have an early goal by Blue Valley Northwest Huskies to give them a 1-0 lead over the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. 17 minutes to go in this first half. Lancer squad used so much of their energy last night in the late game. That game not getting over until roughly 9 o'clock and having to come out today and play the early game. You can see Blue Valley Northwest has a little bit fresher legs, a little bit more of a rest. a little bit more time to come to grips with this consolation game instead of the state championship game that they thought. And now we see a nice takeaway. This ball crossed in front of the goal, and it's a goal! Beautiful passing. Nice way to take their time. The Lancers score on the breakaway. We see the nice cross, and ball goes to number 14, Tyler Rathburn, who scores that goal, really keeping the goaltender guessing. Only thing the goaltender could do in that position was try to attack the ball off his foot. Tyler comes under control and ties this game 1-1. So the patience and game plan of Shawnee Mission East pays off. And once again, it is anyone's game. So after a match predominantly started on the Blue Valley Northwest side, we see a quick attack by the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. And number 14 for them, Tyler Rathburn, who gets behind the defense and makes his opportunity count. Quick strike goals are what really hurt Blue Valley Northwest yesterday, giving up a goal to number 24, Andres Yeras, who had 5 shots on goal in the first half of that match. As we see Blue Valley Northwest cross the ball in front of goal. No one there to try to capitalize on it. Blue Valley Northwest seems to be content with working the ball around the pitch and playing very fundamental soccer. Worked for them on their first goal. Haven't really tried to capitalize on breakaway opportunities, as we see the throw-in by number 25, Jacob Lannon of the Shawnee Mission East squad. Lancers moving the ball back up the pitch. Long passes, long precision passes at that. Really seem to be part of their game plan and some of their adjustments. As we see another one crossed in front of the net. Too far and corralled by the goaltender. Number 16, Kyle Furr, loses control of that one. We'll have the throw in for the Lancers. Missed opportunity there by the Lancers, who had a man on sides. Ball just could not get elevated off of the foot of number 10, Clint Dunn. Had a man with a prime opportunity right in front of the goal. Huskies' defense has been deflated. Definitely not the defense we saw to open up this match.
Lancers, 15, Hank Tamblin. 21, Matt
Throw in for the Huskies.
John Shook.
Number 2, Kyle Young.
For the Huskies, 3, Samuel Taylor.
Once again, Kyle Young very active in last night's match. Still looking to get his opportunity in this match. As you see a nice cross in front of the net. No one able to put a body on that. And the Huskies must reevaluate their offensive formation. You see a nice takedown by the Lancers. As you see before, takedowns in front of their own net, leading to fast break opportunities for this Lancer squad. As we'll have a throw in by the Lancers. Great ball movement once again by this Husky squad. As you see the ball
Goal.
scored off of the ball movement. The patience of Blue Valley Northwest netting them their second goal of the game.
Husky goal by number 2, Kyle Young.
And there goes Kyle Young, so assertive in yesterday's game. Everywhere, listed as a defender, but this senior can do everything. Just called his name out a few minutes ago, waiting for him to make his mark on this game. And he does it here with 12 minutes to go in this first half. Kyle Young scores the second goal for this Blue Valley Northwest Husky squad.
Recently entering for the Huskies, 12, Paul Fletcher.
As we have the kick by number 21 of this Lancer squad, Matt Terry. The Lancers must work that quick strike ability once again. More scoring in this first half today than we saw in both matches yesterday. Both teams came out with a purpose, really trying to end their seasons on a great note. And we see Kyle Young once again asserting himself into this game. Now with the takedown, called for the foul, but Kyle Young is all over the pitch for this Husky squad. Ball controlled by defenseman number 10, Clint Dunn. Working the ball around the pitch. Lancers really picking their spot once again. Want to go into the half tied if possible. Get their crowd back into this game. Lancers' biggest advantage in this match is the crowd. As we see a nice play by the Huskies defenseman Kyle Young, once again ahead of the pack. As we see a corner kick. Corner kick awarded to the Huskies. Kyle Young felt as though he was being held. Wanted the foul called. Referees allowing an aggressive game to be played. As instead of the throw-in, we'll take the kick. Kick looking to be crossed in front of the net. Let's see if we can get another opportunity on a shot on goal for this Husky squad. Once again, being very aggressive this first half. First half of yesterday's match, they had 3 shots on goal in the first half of that match. Today already doubled that. And the head placed on the ball, but couldn't get it going forward. As we see a fast break opportunity, and it's going the other way. But the defense for this Husky squad just too fast, and easily kills a fast break opportunity for the Lancers. Lancers will have the throw-in executed by number 5, Andrew McClanahan. As we see more substitutions by both squads.
Entering the game for the Lancers, 2, Luther Rice, 8, Christopher Watkins, 13, Mitchell Caskey, 15, Hank Tamblin, 21, Matt Terry, 37, John Shook.
As you see the throw-in for the
0,
Lancers. Ball taken away by the Huskies. Huskies another opportunity to get some offense.
Entering the game for the Huskies, 4, Christian Kingeter, 20, Tate Lancaster.
As we see Tate Lancaster, number 20, coming back in for the Huskies to add another defensive weapon to this squad. When Lancaster is in the game, he allows number 2, Kyle Young, to really roam in front of the net and play more free instead of in his defensive role. As we'll see a throw-in for this Lancer squad. Huskies taking control of the momentum once again here. Both squads going back and forth as far as possession is concerned. The first 10 minutes belonged to the Huskies. The Lancers had the second 10 minutes, each seeing a goal. And then the previous 10 minutes that we had, once again controlled by the Huskies, seeing them score a goal. So with 8 minutes, 40 seconds left in this first half, we have Blue Valley Northwest Huskies on top of the Shawnee Mission East Lancers by the score of 2-1.
Entering the game at goal for the Huskies, number 0, Brant Perkins.
We have a change in goal for the Huskies. Number 0, Brant Perkins, enters the game for number 0, Ryan Bird.
No, I definitely don't. Okay, I do.
Bird played the entire match yesterday, so Brant Perkins really has to step up and perform as well as his counterpart. Perkins, also a senior. Such a luxury to have 2 senior goalkeepers on your squad. Definitely see why head coach Rick Pribble had his team at 17-1-1 entering the state championship. Battling for possession around midfield. Both squads trying to close out this half on a positive note. And we can see the Huskies remain aggressive as this half continues. Not comfortable with the 1-goal lead. As we see Kyle Young go for the tackle and narrowly miss. Ball sent to the corner and missed by the defenseman. Still work the ball around. Nice defense by the Huskies team. Huskies defense has been the star of this first half. Their offense, sure, they've scored 2 goals, but the defense has not allowed many shots on goal for the Shawnee Mission East team. Goaltenders really not getting much work for this Husky squad. As you see the Lancers push the pace once again, bring the ball across midfield. Looking for a way to get the ball into the box. As we see the ball turned over and taken by the Huskies. And a way to push the ball, that is number 3 for the Huskies, Samuel Taylor. Getting the ball all the way across the pitch. Crossing it in front of the goal. But his other forwards just barely out of position. As we see Kyle Young take the ball back for this Husky squad with the opportunity to set up again. As we'll have a throw in for the Huskies. Trying to get the ball back into Kyle Young's hands. Successful on that opportunity. But you could definitely see the Lancers keying in on him when he's on the offensive end.
Entering the game for the Lancers, 3, Thomas McGillicuddy, 23, Carter Olander.
You see substitutions. Kyle Olander coming into the game. And he replaces number 3, Thomas McGillicuddy, for the Lancers. The Lancers work the ball back up the pitch. Number 8, Christopher Watkins, turning the ball over. Both teams staying persistent in the second half as we see Kyle Young bowl over the defender for the foul. Kyle Young bowls over number 21, Matt Terry, senior defense player, and Terry gets called for the foul for stepping in Kyle's way. Kyle is by far the biggest player on this pitch today, and he uses that size to get behind the defense. As you see the free kick here. Trying to get the ball into the box. Huskies successfully do that. Bring it back to the edge. Let's see the cross. Nice header by the defenseman. And once again, we see the Huskies out of position on the back end, allowing for a Lancers break. Defenseman, good job of getting back into play. The help defense right now for this Husky squad is superb, not allowing the ball down the pitch and squashing any fast break opportunities that this Lancer squad may have. Both goals given up by the Huskies in this tournament have gone to long passes and fast break opportunities to the opposition. One here today by this Lancer squad and one yesterday by the Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. And there goes another opportunity there, missed by the Lancers. As we see goaltender Brant Perkins with the nice kick. And he'll afford his Blue Valley Northwest team a throw-in on the Lancers side of the pitch. As you see the Huskies work more ball movement.
What if one day he just goes? Yeah. What if one day he goes? Yeah, that's true. But he might just go. No, I'm not saying that. Think that what you said, but the way you said it. And he might just go. I'm so excited.
Ball being fought for on the left side of the pitch. Neither team getting many shots on goal in this last 10 minutes of this match.
Why don't you do your voiceover?
Both defenses seem to have stiffened a bit. Working hard to even get the ball across midfield are the Lancers. As they get called for the foul and the takedown. And we see the quick throw in. And the ball advanced by number 2, Kyle Young. As we see the throw in for the Huskies. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in this half. Enough time for the Huskies on the throw in to try to set up one more attempt shot on goal as they move it back to midfield. Trying to work it around the pitch. Get an open shot, open look to cross the ball into the middle of the field. But for a team with a 2-1 lead, the Huskies doing a good job of keeping the ball on the Lancer side of the pitch as we hit the 1 minute mark in this first half. Both teams showing the ability to score offensively, with the Huskies using their patient attack to net 2 goals in this first half.
Well, like literally.
As we see the Lancers work the ball around the pitch.
Yeah, but I didn't work in that one. I got fired.
As you see the ball taken by the Lancers. As they attempt to get the ball down. Let's see if we can get across. We cannot, but we'll have a corner kick if the teams can hurry. With only 6 seconds left. They have to hurry up and set up quickly to get the cross. And the ball is easily stopped. So at the half, we have Blue Valley Northwest Huskies on top of the Shawnee Mission East Lancers by the score of 2-1. With that deciding goal scored by Kyle Young. Stay tuned. In 10 minutes, we'll bring you the second half of this consolation game between Shawnee Mission East and Blue Valley Northwest.
Featuring short sleeve t-shirts for 15, long sleeve for 19, and hoodies for 25.
The only reason we get the home game is because Free State had the first home game. They have two in a row. They have two in a row. Well, they're trying to keep yeah, okay.
Hey, let's give both teams a hand as we get set to start this second half of play.
Welcome back to the second half of this boys soccer Class 6A consolation match between Blue Valley Northwest and Shawnee Mission East High School. Blue Valley Northwest leads this match 2-1 over the Lancers. Both squads taking control of the ball, keeping the ball in the other squad's end of the pitch for different points in that first half. Blue Valley Northwest able to score twice though with methodical drives down the pitch. Great passing exhibited by Blue Valley Northwest. The Lancers scored their one goal on a fast break opportunity, crossing the ball into the middle of the pitch and having an incredible effort scored by their forward, number 14, Tyler Rathbun, to beat the goaltender, Ryan Bird, of this Blue Valley Northwest squad. Since that goal, though, Blue Valley Northwest hasn't been able to get that fast opportunity against this Husky squad. As we see the ball kicked out of play, and we'll have a throw-in by the Lancers. Blue Valley Northwest with the opportunity to move the ball into the Lancers side of the pitch, as we see the goaltender far out of the box. Both goaltenders staying aggressive, really attacking the ball when it's coming towards the net, as we see nice passing once again by this Blue Valley Northwest squad as they go on the offensive. Good play by the defense right there of the Lancers, clearing the ball out of their own box, stopping the offensive drive by the Huskies. The Lancers have to be the team on the attack, down 1-0 right now. Sense of urgency definitely has to start creeping in, as we see the pass for the Huskies down to number 23, Blake Levin. So right now at forwards, we have number 23, Blake Levine, really pushing the momentum. And we'll see if they can get the ball back to Kyle Young, listed as a defender. But Kyle Young is all over the pitch for this Husky squad today. So you may see him with a nice tackle on one end of the pitch, and then on the other end pushing the break, trying to find his teammates. Yesterday's match and today's match has shown the versatility of Kyle Young for this Husky squad. As we have a throw-in by the Lancers. First time getting the ball into the box. Not able to capitalize, though. That Huskies defense stays stout. As we see a shot on goal way over the goal, hitting the front of an SUV in the parking lot. Great defense by the Huskies, shutting down that offensive attack by Shawnee Mission East Lancers. And we'll see a kick by goaltender Brant Perkins. Or excuse me, check that. Ryan Bird is back in net. Checking in for goaltender Perkins. You see Blank Levine and Kyle Young try to push the offensive efforts to this team. Couldn't get the ball off of the sideline of the pitch. Gave it right back to the Lancers, who quickly moved the ball up the pitch. This is how they scored the first goal, but not this time. Goaltender Ryan Bird cannot be faked out on this one. As we see here, Ryan Bird really attacked that ball at the front of the box. The first time he got caught on his heels and was really guessing on the shot by the Lancers. Not this time. Cool, calm, and composed. And he'll have to stop another one here as the ball goes into the box. Good defense in front of him, though. So to begin the second half, we really see the aggressiveness by this Lancers team coming out, attacking the defense of the Huskies, moving the ball into the box. We've seen a couple of nice crosses by the forwards of this Lancer squad, and not allowing the Huskies to play the entire game on their end of the pitch. And we can see how much attention the Lancers are focusing towards the offensive end, with only 2 defenders back. Good ball movement. Like to see the Huskies work the ball around the perimeter a little bit more. Take some time off of this clock. They have the lead. Really do what they did in the first half and work the ball around the pitch until they get that nice shot and they're able to cross the ball in front of the goal. Instead, we see the Lancers bring the ball back into the box. Let's see if this turns into a shot on goal for them and if they're able to cross the ball. They are. And we see a header. And that'll lead to a corner kick for the Lancers. Lancers staying aggressive, though. And instead, it's a throw-in by the Lancers. And a cross in front of the net. No, neither of the forwards wanted the opportunity to head that. Ball back to the Huskies. Foul go against the Huskies. Throw in by Blue Valley North. Excuse me, throw in by Shawnee Mission East. Lancers will have the throw in. Foul called on the Lancers. We have the free kick by the Huskies. Huskies defense really stepping it up on the back end right now. We've seen the substitutions slow down to begin this half. Starters really holding their weight. You can see this senior heavy squad showing what they can do and why they were 17-1-1 on the season. As you see the nice pass down to the corner of the pitch. Pass to number 2, Kyle Young. Huskies wanted the foul on that. Crowd upset at that call, but the Lancers will retain possession. Good defense. Not easy to stop Kyle Young. His combination of size and speed really helps him on those breakaways. battle for possession. Huskies defense keeping 4 players back, not allowing that quick pass over the top. So far, the Lancers' only goal has come off of that quick pass. And now we see the Huskies with the opportunity for some offense. The nice stop by the goaltender. That's Garrett Rabel for the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. Garrett Rabel attacking the ball. Just him and the forward making a good play. And a strong kick by the Lancers. Changing the possession. Lancers with an opportunity now to attack. So often we see those strong defensive possessions lead to good offensive attack as the Lancers get a shot on goal. But the stop made by the goaltender for the Huskies, number 0, Ryan Bird. And here we see Kyle Young again. Great position for him. We have a temporary 3-on-4 opportunity getting the ball into the box. Oh! The goal may not stand. Once again, we see an aggressive move by the goaltender, Garrett Rabel, to come out and get the ball. Gets tangled up with Kyle Young, ends up underneath him. I believe they call Kyle Young for the foul on that play. Rabel a bit shaken up. So that's Kyle Young's second goal called off in the past 2 matches.
Goal, Blue Valley Northwest.
And it's reversed.
Goal by number 16, Kyle Fair.
The goal will stand. Kyle Fair working hard. Another defenseman coming up and getting the goal after number 2, Kyle Young's tangled up with the goalkeeper from Shawnee Mission East. So with 28 minutes left in the second half of this consolation match, Blue Valley Northwest now leads Shawnee Mission East by the score of 3-1.
We'll credit you with that one, Green.
Lancers fans not happy about that call.
Lancers 3, Thomas McGillicuddy. 8, Christopher Watkins. 13, Mitchell Caskey. 23, Carter Olathe.
But Garrett Rabel has been aggressive in that all match, coming out to the front of the box to make a couple of amazing stops earlier in this match. But as we can see, as well as it worked earlier, it really hurt them on that trip down. He gets tangled up with Kyle Young, and then it allows Kyle Fair to score the goal. And now we get to see the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies play some keep away from the Lancers. A lot of time left in the second half, but with a 2-goal deficit, the Lancers have to start sensing some desperation. Once again, Lancers playing the late game last night. Really started off sluggish in this one, allowing an early goal. Blue Valley Northwest seemed to be the more focused team coming into this match. And we can see it as number 12, Paul Fletcher, the Huskies, throws it in. not able to get the ball into play, and we'll see a Shawnee Mission East throw-in by number 21, Matt Terry. But Blue Valley Northwest, definitely the more rested team, the mentally strong team. 17-1-1. Head coach Rick Pribble really keeping them focused. As you see the ball movement right now by Shawnee Mission East, and a nice stop in front of the net by goalkeeper Ryan Bird. Diving to meet that ball. And here once again we see Ryan Bird coming up, taking the ball off of the foot of the forward. Since he allowed that first goal on his heels, really been playing an aggressive game himself. Constantly attacking from in net. As you see the Lancers go for the cross in front of the net. And Ryan Bird once again with a diving stop. And this could possibly lead to offense, but the ball goes out of play. Ryan Bird sitting in net, picking his spots, being patient, and then finding the ball and attacking it to clear it out of the net. A lot of traffic inside of the box right now for this Huskies defense. And we can see the Lancers showing their desperation right now. Showing a sense of urgency, really trying to put a goal onto the board. Out of play on the Huskies. Throw in Shawnee Mission East Lancers.
Are you kidding me? It's right.
Lancers moving the ball around the pitch. Able to center the ball. Not able to get a shot on goal though. Their best opportunities have come with the ball inside of the box and centered. As you see a nice kick by Kyle Young. Huskies with the opportunity to add even more to the total. With a nice pass. And a great defensive play after the goalie came out of the box. Great defensive play on the back end. The smooth tackle right in front of the net, stopping number 17, Joa Hickle, from scoring. Excuse me, that's number 17, Taylor Whipke, junior defender. Open shot at the goal, just couldn't put it in. And we see the corner kick now for the Huskies. Beautiful cross. See if we get the header.
Kyle Young on the corner.
Lancers trying everything they can to advance the ball back up the pitch, get another shot on goal. A missed opportunity a few minutes ago for the Lancers to try to come within one goal of Blue Valley. And we see Shawnee Mission East on the attack again. Blue Valley Northwest defense just too strong on the back end. The Lancers must get the ball into the box if they hope to attack this Blue Valley Northwest defense. On the perimeters, the defense is too big and too fast. As we see a throw in. Possession goes back to the Huskies. And we'll have a throw in for the Huskies.
Entering the game for the Lancers, number 10, Clint Dunn. And for the Huskies, 5, Tyler Cross.
Number 25, Tyler Cross, a junior midfielder, enters the game for the Huskies. And number 10, Clint Dunn, senior midfielder for the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. You see the ball back in the box for the Huskies. Unable to get a good cross. And this can lead for a nice breakaway for the Lancers. This may be the opportunity the Lancers needed. Unable to get the cross, but they will get the corner kick. Corner kick for the Lancers. And with 21 minutes to go in the second half, Blue Valley Northwest leads 3-1 over Shawnee Mission East. But we see the Lancers on the attack. And V. Andrew McClanahan takes the corner. Low corner kick. Not going for the header, just trying to get the ball in play inside of the box, which has been the best philosophy for this Lancer squad so far in this game. Good dribbling by the Lancers. Good passing. As you see the foul against the Huskies. Ball handled by number 37, John Shook, for the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. Tracked down in front of the goal by goaltender Ryan Bird. Bird received a small rest at the end of the first half, but has since come back in the second half and really established himself. Seems to still be struggling on his kicks from the goal, but nothing wrong with his anticipation and his hands in goal. Making 3 saves this half to ensure that his team keeps the lead. As now we see a breakaway opportunity for this Husky squad. And a nice stop by the goaltender from the Lancers, Garrett Rabel. Another risky opportunity. Pays off that time for the Lancers. Trying to keep this match in reach. This will be a throw-in for the Huskies. It's number 22, Ryan Bartlett.
Thanks for the lunch, Greg. No problem.
And the Lancers use a lot of energy on that last trip down the pitch. You can really see them start to lax. It's going to be hard to make up this 2-goal deficit, as you see a kick on that one by Kyle Young. Putting his teammates in the best position, advancing the ball up the pitch. Kyle Young has done it all today for this Blue Valley Northwest Husky squad. As we see the Lancers advance the ball once again. They must push the pace. Try for the quick score. Just a little bit out of the reach of the forward. As the Huskies and Kyle Young continue to attack, you would not tell that they are up 3-1. Pretty easy scoop by the Lancers goaltender right there, Garrett Rabel. And a beautiful kick. Rabel has really been able to advance the ball with his kicks out of the goal, giving the Lancers scoring opportunities. Lancer squad not able to cross it in front of the net, and it goes out of play. It'll be a kick for the Huskies. Now 16 minutes left in this match and left in the second half, and we still see Blue Valley Northwest with a 3-1 lead over Shawnee Mission East. As we see wholesale changes by the Shawnee Mission East Lancer squad. Lancers with the ball in front of the box. The best opportunity in minutes right here. See the Lancers get a shot on goal, and it's wide. Would have been stopped anyway by goaltender Ryan Bird. Great instincts and anticipation by the goalkeeper, Ryan Bird. Perfect position. Only place it could go is wide for this Lancer squad. Not too many clean shots by this Lancer squad this second half. Tough angles, good defense as well by the Huskies. Bad combination to try to overcome. And we see the Lancers continue to be in attack mode, trying to make up this 2-goal deficit. But we'll have a throw in for the Huskies. To throw the ball in for the Huskies, we have number 22, Ryan Bartlett, defender, senior for this squad.
In the game for the Huskies at goal, number 0, Ryan Bird.
As we see the throw in for the Lancers now, trying to get the ball as far down the pitch as possible, trying to stay in Blue Valley Northwest territory. But Blue Valley Northwest defense just too stout right now. Nice dribbling and passing by both number 5, Blake Lendresi, and number 25, Tyler Cross, as the ball is worked upfield. Oh, and a shot narrowly missed by number 8, Luke Jordan. Goaltender Garrett Rabel still playing his game, coming far out of the net to contest every shot on goal. That time leaving the back of the net completely open. But number 8 for this Husky squad, Luke Jordan, just could not find the arc and touch to put it into the back of the net. As we see the Huskies play a little bit of keep away. Really conscious of the clock as they'll have a throw in. Throw in by number 5, Blake Lendresi. Good movement by this Lancer squad now, taking a little bit too much time. They need to get the ball inside of the box, in front of the net, take as many shots on goal as possible. Let's see if they'll go for the cross right here. Instead, it'll be a throw-in for the Huskies. 11 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second half, and then this match. Once again, this is the boys soccer Class 6A consolation match. Next up, we'll have the boys soccer Class 6A championship game between Wichita Northwest and Topeka Washburn Rural. As you see, a foul. Possession back to the Shawnee Mission East Lancers. Easy stop by the goaltender, Ryan Bird. As we see the kick by him. Struggling on his kicks today. Really against the wind. That one is a nice one. Advancing the ball up the pitch to midfield. As we'll have a throw-in by the Lancers. Reaching the 10-minute mark of this game. 10 minutes to go. Shawnee Mission East trying to battle back from a 2-goal deficit. They trail Blue Valley Northwest 3-1. Throw in from the corner for this Lancer squad. Nothing able to be done with that header. And we see the Huskies push the pace. Can't tell them that they have a 2-goal lead. Still on the attack. Quick stoppage in play. Yellow card. Yellow card given to number 3, Samuel Taylor. As we see number 6, James Reel, senior midfielder for the Huskies, check back into the game. Huskies have limited their substitutions this half. It's the last game of the season for both teams. So Huskies really try to make the most of it. Go out as we see a nice cross in front of the goal. And a shot on goal, but wide left. Goalkeeper Ryan Bird there just in case. But we see the shot wide left. Only the second shot on goal by Shawnee Mission East in the last 10 minutes. And we'll have a kick by goalkeeper Ryan Bird. As we'll see a throw in here for the Huskies. But ball possessed by the Lancers. Nice kick by the Lancers. Trying to get the ball up the pitch, and they do. Way to center it in the box. Shot on goal. Wide left. See the shot going wide left. A diving stop attempt by the goaltender, Ryan Bird. Just out of his reach, but it doesn't matter. It goes wide left. Lead safe at 3-1 for Blue Valley Northwest. Shawnee Mission East with more substitutions, trying to find the right lineup, fresh set of legs to put them back in this game. As we see good dribbling. Good moves by Shawnee Mission East. Defender and forward not on the same page. As we have a throw in here by the Huskies. Nice throw in. Good lead for his forward. As we see a foul on the Huskies. Possession going to the Lancers. Lancers moving the ball up the pitch. Time winding down for the Lancers to mount a comeback. And just like that, Blue Valley Northwest and the Huskies moving the ball back to their side of the pitch. Not allowing the ball to get in the box. Lancers able to get it to the right side of the pitch. Let's see if they can get a nice cross in front of the net. Tough angle for the cross. Temporarily into the box, but cleared by the defenders from the Huskies. Huskies defenders, led by number 12, Paul Fletcher, have been stout all match long. As we see number 5, Blake Latendris, pushing the ball. Shot on goal by Blake. Stopped by the goaltender, Garrett Rabel, coming and taking it off of the foot of Blake. Blake thought he had an easy goal. Seeing this Husky squad maintain their tenaciousness late in this game, trying to score as many goals as possible, have fun in their last game of the season. This third place Consolation game has the feel of a state championship game. Both squads showing that they want it, playing down to the final minutes. Corner. Last touched by the Lancers. Possession goes to the Huskies. And we'll see goaltender Ryan Bird with the kick.
Extend a special thanks to the Blue Valley Northwest cheerleaders for coming out, supporting their team.
And that kick taken by the Lancers.
Both student sections coming out, supporting their fellow student athletes.
Ball crossed in front of the net. No one there for the Lancers to pick it up. And the Lancers must retreat back to midfield. Shot on goal too high to the back fence. And then we'll see another kick by goaltender Ryan Bird. Keeper has really been on this second half. Had to take a break at the end of the first half. Came out for 5 minutes. Then Ryan Bird came in at goal and really put a stop to the scoring ways of Shawnee Mission East, allowing his team to keep this lead. Once again, here's keeper Ryan Bird. Trying to take as much time as possible off of the clock. And then now we'll see him kick. Lancers playing down to the final ticks. We're getting close to 2 minutes left in the second half. And the state semifinal consolation, the state consolation match between Blue Valley Northwest and Shawnee Mission East that sees Blue Valley Northwest on top 3-1. And the Lancers trying to attempt another shot on goal against this stingy Blue Valley Northwest Huskies defense. As you see the Huskies again on the offensive attack. Doesn't matter how much time is left in this game. Doesn't matter the score. And we see Fancy dribbling by number 5 of the Huskies, Blake Letrenzi. As we see the possession go back to the Huskies.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
And we hit 1 minute left in regulation. Score Blue Valley Northwest 3, Shawnee Mission East 1. Both teams came out and played a tough game after last night's losses. Both teams showed a lot of heart in this consolation match. You can see why both teams are here in this state tournament. As we'll have a throw-in by the Huskies. And as a reminder, our next match is the Class 6A State Championship between Wichita Northwest with a record of 14-5 on the season and Topeka Washburn Rural with a record of 16-2-1 on the season. As we see an amazing one-handed stop by goaltender Ryan Bird. And then another one as time expires. And that is an exciting way to end this game. Ryan Bird with 2 stops, doing the splits for his last one, sealing the deal. And we have Blue Valley Northwest 3, Shawnee Mission East 1, giving Blue Valley Northwest the consolation game and a 3rd place finish in state this season. So stay tuned. At 2 o'clock, we'll be bringing you the boys soccer Class 6A championship matchup between Wichita Northwest and Topeka Washburn Rural.
In a brief moment, we'll ask coaches, managers, administrators, and players to line up on their half of the field at center field for the presentation of the 3rd and 4th place medals and the 3rd place
That's what
trophy.
happened with my brother. He was a football player, and his last senior game, it was like rivalry, and like, it was just like, and they've been playing together since they were like 8th grade. And he like felt for time. It's a little bit sad.
All right, let's go!
gentlemen, on to present the medals and trophy. Olathe East Athletic Director Craig Taylor. First, we'll recognize Shawnee Mission East. Head coach Jamie Kelly, assistant coaches Britt Scherer and Brent Williams, managers Scott Slapper and Chloe Hubler, superintendent Dr. Gene Johnson, principal Dr. Carl Krowitz, and athletic director Sam Brown. Okay, once again, presenting the medals, Craig Taylor, Athletic Director for Olathe East, and introducing the players. 0, G.J. Melia. 0, Garrett Rabel. Number 0, William Craig. 1, Ari Throckmorton. Luke Rice. 3, Thomas McGillicuddy. 4, Dylan Marks. 5, Andrew McClanahan. 8, Christopher Watkins. 9, Jackson Stevens. 10, Clint Dunn. 11, Bryce McClanahan. 13, Mitchell Caskey. 14, Tyler Rathbun. 15, Hank Tamblin. 16, Noah Idemiller. 21, Matt Terry. 22, Kaylin Bird. 23, Carter Olander. 25, Jacob Lenan. 37, John Shook. And number 40, Jack Cernette. I'd like to this time also recognize the assistant coaches, Britt Scherer and Brent Williams. Managers, Scott Slapper and Chloe Hubler. Principal, Dr. Carl Krowitz. Athletic Director, Sam Brown. And Lancer Head Coach, Jamie Kelly. Congratulations, Shawnee Mission East, Lancer. And now, the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies. Introducing the players who will be receiving their medals from Coach Rick Pribble. 0, Brant Perkins. 0, Ryan Bird. 2, Kyle Young. 3, Samuel Taylor. 4, Christian Kingeter. 5, Blake Latondras. 6, James Reel. 8, Luke Jordan. 9, Colton Southwell. 10, Brody Southwell. 12, Paul Fletcher. 13, Patrick Baki. 14, Benjamin Linan. 16, Kyle Fair. 17, Taylor Whitke. 18, Jordan Thacker. 19, Adam Cha. 20, Tate Lancaster. 21, Garrett Brown. 22, Ryan Bartlett. 23, Blake Levine. And 25, Tyler Cross. We'd also like to recognize the manager, Connor Vintage, as well as the assistant coaches, Brian Murphy, Pete Malley, Principal Dr. Amy Murphy, Athletic Director Steve Harms, and Husky Head Coach Rick Pribble. Here to present the KSHSAA Soccer third place trophy is Craig Taylor from Olathe East High School, presenting the third place trophy to the Blue Valley Northwest Huskies. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join in honoring all of these young athletes in recognition of their accomplishment.